Alrighty, welcome back here to the broadcast.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Alrighty, welcome back to the broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium here in conjunction with KBSDI TV. And we apologize for the delay, folks. We did have a power outage go on for you around Sam's Stadium and the surrounding areas here in Brownsville. So we've got power back on here. The backup generators have came back on here in the press box. We're able to get the broadcast back up and running, but they're not going to play the game as the stadium lights are stilled out. And we'll give you a recap what happened so far. Again, 3-0 lead, 4:33 left to go in this first half. Thank you for joining us again. We do apologize. We had a power outage here in this area of Brownsville. See multiple restaurants and buildings here with the lights off. And here at Sam's Memorial Stadium, we did have power back up in the backup generator. We do have power back up in the broadcast area. But just the stadium lights still down. Officials here holding off until the lights can come on. We're expecting about a 5 to 10 minute delay. It's been 6 minutes since we've gone out. We've been able to get power back up and running for you folks. So again, we'll give you a recap. Defensive battle so far in this first half. Only one turnover. That was an interception here forced by Jesse Aguilera against Edinburg North. And Rivera has only picked up one score. That was a 31-yard field goal made on their sixth drive of the night with 8:05 left to go in the second quarter. Zeke Gutierrez booting that one through. Edinburg North trying to work their way down the field, trying to find an answer to shut down this Brownsville offense. It was only limited to a field goal here, and defense also has also been more of a key factor, how to figure each other out, as Edinburg North has had some good defense, Brownsville has had some good defense, and they're still trying to sort out each other. Again, one lone turnover in a low-scoring first half, 3-0 lead between Edinburg North and Brownsville. Now the Raiders on top, 3-0. We'll take a timeout. Again, we are in a power delay. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We're the Edinburg Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Again, folks, we are in a power delay. Lights slowly starting to come back on here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Again, it was 4:33 left to go in this first half. Trying to start off the next drive, and out of nowhere, everything just goes down. We lose our broadcast, and now we're back up on the air and running. So again, 3-0 lead for Brownsville over Edinburg North with 4:33 left to go in this first half. Thank you for joining us here for Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV. The good folks in the booth next door to us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. So again, at the half, or nearly in the half, 4:33 left to go in this second quarter. Lights slowly starting to come back on as slowly starting to get power back up and running. Both teams are already starting to get their warm-ups back in. You've seen some players, some quarterback personnel, they've been throwing passes back and forth, a little bit of movements on the track. And the lights are slowly turning back on, and looks like they're going to start to roll back to action, folks. Again, we do have a power outage. We'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard, some more scores coming in. Edinburg Valley leads Edinburg High 20-7. Harlingen leads Mercedes 20-7. And the power has gone out here at Sam's Memorial Stadium, and slowly starting to get back up and running, folks, as the lights have officially come back on and we're set to go. So it was 3rd down and 3, ball at the 22-yard line with 4:30 left to go. Lights back on. Handoff here, trying to go on the move. And Edinburg North's defense is going to read that one like a book as they carry Edgar Rocha. So it's been Edgar Rocha and Zeke Gutierrez have had more of the ground and pound attack on the running game here for Brownsville, and that brings up a 4th down situation. Mark them down at about the 21-yard line. Brings up 4th down and 1. So 4th down and 1, the punting unit comes on board. Roman Guerra about to punt this one off. Rivera back to punt this one off. And the flag will fly right before the snap. False start against the Raiders will move them back. Folks, if you're just joining us, we had a power delay, but we're back up and running here at Sam's Memorial Stadium. Lights have come on full force. Just out of nowhere, the power just goes out around the surrounding areas. So surrounding areas are outside the stadium here. Lights still dark. A few lights, some reserve lights. We're able to get back power here in the press box before we run it back to full force here at Sam's. It's a sky-high kick. That one going to be returned from about the 47-yard line. Going on the move on the return. They'll spar him down about the 32-yard line.
With the return,
Keyshawn Garcia on the return for Edinburg North. With 3:26 left to go here. Ball down to 17-yard line. So ball spotted off the 33-yard line. Edinburg North, they're going to get something going, pick up a score before the half ends with 3:26 left in this first half. Oscar Campos and company trot back onto the field. Comes a handoff, and he's brought down for a huge loss.
Ball carrier
Osmad Alanis there takes the handoff, and he's quickly brought down as our Raider defense quickly goes back to work. And 3:09 left to go. Loss of 5 brings up 2nd down and 15 for Edinburg North. The Cougars trying to draw something up, trying to find a way past this Raider defense who's had their number all night. Campos takes a low snap, drops back. He lets this one fly downfield. That one caught. Or incomplete, excuse me. The rule incomplete. He did catch it, but just out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down and 15. Scoring updates coming in. Mission Veterans and McCown Memorial. McCown Memorial leads Mission Vets 7-6 in the second quarter. Mankai leads Mission 13-0. That one on Real Sports Live. We're at Tom Landry Stadium, the grand opening. 3rd down and 15. Campos dropping back. He finds the open window. He fires this one right before the line of scrimmage and broken up. Good coverage there by Alec Guzman. Alec Guzman breaking that one up, intended for Jason Rosales. And you saw Campos go on the move, and he fires it just at the line of scrimmage, again intended for Rosales, and Alec Guzman just had a hand on that. And that brings up 4th down and 15 with 2:45 left to go here in the second quarter. Running units come on board. Mike Hernandez back up the punt. Alec Guzman back to return this one here for Brownsville Rivera. High snap. Good punt will drop short at about the 18-yard line before it finally rolls out. They'll mark it out of bounds at the 8-yard line, or 10-yard line, excuse me. So it touched ground at the 18, and 8 yards later it goes down at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Brownsville Rivera. That's where the Raiders will set up shop. Last drive ending in a punt as well. Edinburg North, who's slowly trying to figure out this Raider defense. Trying to put some points on the board, and we're looking to avoid going down behind 3-0 at the half with 2:38 left to go. Our own Chavez and company trap back onto the field. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 10-yard line, 2:38 left to go in the first half. Comes a snap, fake handoff, Chavez going on the move, and a loose football. That one gonna be recovered, and ball still comes down loose. Looks like Edinburg North says they have it, and they do. A turnover, a costly turnover leads to the Raiders giving up a touchdown. And so the ball came loose. Chavez on the carry. It was picked up here by Rocha, and Rocha lost it too, trying to scoop it up, and that ball fell in. And on the recovery right there, fumble recovery, that was Keyshawn Garcia. 2:27 left to go. The second turnover of the ball game, the first against Brownsville Rivera. It's the one that puts up the point and the dagger. Chance for a 4-point lead.
Holding for the extra point number 4, Oscar Campos with the attempt. Number 30, Ramiro Vargas.
Ramiro Vargas here set to put up the PAT. Low snap, the kick is up. And you can count it, folks. A punt recovery here now by Keyshawn Garcia gives Edinburg North the lead. 7-3 with 2:27 left to go in the first half. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSD ITV.
Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with speed.
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Muriel. Hello?
Back here to Real Sports Live, 7-3, 2:27 left to go in the first half. Keyshawn Garcia, fumble recovery on Rivera's 10th drive of the night. Results here in a touchdown, so a 4-point lead, 7-3 Edinburg North on top over Brownsville Rivera. Again, a low-scoring first half where defense has stolen the show primarily. That's a booming kick, and we're back underway, and that one will sail out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. That was Edgar Rocha just watching it fly by and lets it go out. Our Raiders now set to take over here as again. 2 timeouts left for Brownsville Rivera, 3 for Edinburg North. And again, it was Keyshawn Garcia recovering a loose football and drives it into the end zone. We have Edinburg North the lead, 7-3 with 2:27 left to go here in the first half. So 1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line here for Brownsville Rivera. Again, their last drive ending in the fumble. Like a timeout was called just short. Brownsville Rivera burns their second timeout of the half. They'll have 1 remaining. Edinburg North get the touch their 3. Take a timeout as well. 2:26 left to go here in the first half. Timeout called by Edinburg, or Brownsville Rivera, excuse me. Cougars lead 7-3 over the Raiders. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
All right, get a Real Sports Live, 1st and 10. On the 30-yard line, timeout number 2 called by the Raiders. Handoff down the middle. Gutierrez on the carry, and they'll mark him down about the 34-yard line. Or on the carry as a player down on the field. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just get the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Hey, okay, yeah.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard, call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to...
And getting Real Sports Live, so a 4-yard carry here a few moments ago by Zeke Gutierrez brings up 2nd down and 6. Ball now at the 34-yard line. Brownsville Rivera here trying to recover after giving up that fumble that was led to a touchdown. 7-3, 2:16 left to go in the half. Raul Chavez and company, 2 receivers line up on either side. Chavez takes a good snap, pass completed. On the move, and he'll mark him down about the 39-yard line. Here we go, 5. That brings up 3rd down and 1. Angel Garcia, the sophomore receiver. Thanks to plays again. Catch made a few months ago by Angel Garcia, the sophomore, breaks away. They mark him down at the 39-yard line, so 3rd down and 1. As a timeout called by Edinburg North, they'll burn their first timeout of the first half. Rivera has already burned 2. They have 1 remaining. Edinburg North with 2 remaining, and we'll keep it here and get you the out-of-town scoreboard. Thank you for joining us here at the half. Westlaco leads Harlingen South 21-9. PSJ Southwest leads Lafayette 13-7. Some more scores to report. Harlingen 27, Mercedes 27. Cherryland Pioneers 7, Rio Grande City 6. McAllen Memorial leads Mission Veterans Memorial 7-6. McAllen leads Mission 13-0. Just some of our current scores going on. We'll get you some more on the out-of-town scoreboard. A lot of games going on in week 2. We had a few last night. Ones we had live on Real Sports Live. We remember Condominiums defeated Lopez to go 1-1 in the season. Lopez falls to 0-2. They lose 38-35. Porter goes undefeated and goes 2-0 in the season. Or they remain undefeated, I should say. They defeat PSG Memorial in the defensive battle in the first half. Alejandro Stevens ignites the offense. 34-13, an exceptional second half for the Cowboys. Portersville remains undefeated, defeats Rio Hondo, hands them their 2nd straight loss as they continue to be winless in 2022. 41-28, score alert. McAllen Memorial tacks on another touchdown, 14-6. We come back to action after timeout call by Edinburg North. 3rd down and 1, 2:09 left to go. Chavez on the handoff, and Edinburg North will read that defense like a book, and a huge loss, about 2. On the carry there, Edgar Rocha. Again, Rocha and Zeke Gutierrez have been the 2 who've been powering this ground and pound offense. There's a timeout called by Edinburg North. They'll burn their second timeout. Both teams now with one timeout remaining. We'll take a look here and some more scores coming in. Sharyland Pioneer now leads Rio Grande City, Rio Grande City now leads Sharyland Pioneer, I should say, 14-13. Cal Memorial picked up a touchdown to lead 14-6 now. Wesco High and Harlingen South Dakota at the half. Just some of the scores to report along again last night. And Economides defeats Lopez. Porter defeats PHJ Memorial here at Saps. And Portersville defeats Rio Hondo 41-28. So looking at our out-of-town scoreboard, more games coming in. Looking for the St. Joe game, go on realsportslive.com. Find the Stars Network on our menu. And click on the Bloodhound Net channel on the Stars Network powered by Real Sports Live. St. Joseph Academy in Santa Rosa currently in action. Another score to pass along. San Benito leads Brownsville Pace 28-0 over in Bobby Morrow Stadium. About 15-minute drive here from Sam's. 7-3 your score here coming to you from Sam's Memorial Stadium. 2:03 left to go in the first half. It's 4th down and 2 is good defensive stop here to limit that offensive momentum by Brownsville Rivera. As a snap and a booming punt. That one returned at about the 31-yard line. Going that one on the move. A lot of ground. It's brought down hard and flags will fly after. It's on the carry, Keyshawn Garcia. Humberto Ramos making the tackle on Keyshawn Garcia. Garcia already has a touchdown under his belt. He picked up that fumble recovery. Gave the Cougars a 7-3 lead a few moments ago. So a flag that goes against Brownsville Rivera brings up 1st and 10. Well, against Edinburg North, excuse me, I should say. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. My team's backward in a second. And 14-13, Rio Grande City leads Sharyland Pioneer. I was looking at our out-of-town scoreboard. So 1st and 10 with 1:52 left to go. A flag will fly. False start against the offense, so back-to-back flags here that go against Edinburg North. We'll move them back. Spots them now down at about, let's see exactly where they'll be marked down. Down about the 29-yard line, or 28-yard line, excuse me. 1st and 15. Low snap here to Campos. Campos rolling to his right-hand side. He'll fire a deep one. That one just out of bounds.
Campos pass intended for number 11, Reese.
Tyler Ruiz, the intended receiver. That ball just thrown a bit out of bounds. Brings up 2nd down and 15. Ball on the 28-yard line. It's a good return a few moments ago by Keyshawn Garcia. We're to put him down about the 43. The call against Edinburg North brings him back to the 33, and then false start call brings him back 15 more yards. So 2nd and 15 from the 28-yard line. 1:45 left to go. Handoff down the middle. Another flag flies for a gain of about 2 yards. There's a drive here to the 38-yard line, or 30-yard line, excuse me. They pick up 2 yards on the carry. Offside against the defense. Move them up 5 yards. Spot them down about the 33-yard line, so back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Campos takes a low snap, taking his time, gets good coverage here by his offensive line, goes on the move, resorts to a QB keeper. Step out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, picks up a 3-yard gain, brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Cougars. Edinburg North here looking to something going as another flag flies. A call against Edinburg North, so 3 consecutive calls. 2 against Edinburg North, 1 against Rivera, so it was 1 against Rivera. No, 4, excuse me. 2 against Edinburg North, 1 against Rivera, then the third one against Edinburg North. 4 consecutive flags here as this brings up 2nd down and 20. Ball now at the 23-yard line. Handoff again down the middle. Big carry, runs into his teammate. It's marked down to about the 31-yard line. Gets an 8-yard on the carry. Brings up 3rd down and 12. Ulysses Melendez on the carry. Gets an 8-yard carry. Brings up 3rd down and 12. Ball now at the 30-yard line. Edinburg North here looking to draw something up again. Very lengthy half, including a power outage we had. Oscar Campos awaiting a snap. Handoff down the middle and a big run here by Melendez. Melendez, a lot of room. They'll finally shove him out of bounds. At about the 50-yard line, Jesse Aguilera making a stop, and Ulysses Melendez, another big carry for the Edinburg North Cougars. Another flag flies after. Get the handoff right there to Ulysses Melendez. And a holding call against Edinburg North, so multiple flags against the Cougars. Out of the last 5 flags, 4 being against Edinburg North, 1 against Brownsville Rivera. Now it's going to be a topic of the talk in the locker room on the flag control. Some back down now to the 22-yard line on a holding call. Brings up 3rd down and 22. Ball now at the 21-yard line. So 3rd and 22 with 40 seconds left to go here in this first half. Campos takes a snap. Handoff down the middle. A lot of bursts of speed. Goes on the move. A huge gain still on his feet. They'll mark him down at about the 43, and another flag flies. Chris Barrera there on the run, had a lot of ground, but again, another flag flies. Out of the last 5 flags have been against Edinburg North. Out of the last 5, 4 against Edinburg North, 1 against Brownsville Rivera. This one will go against Brownsville Rivera, so they'll move up the chains even further here for Edinburg North. Spot him down then about the 43-yard line in Rivera Raider territory. 33 seconds left to go. Cougars continuing to build up ahead of steam in the late stages of the second quarter. Campos in the shotgun. Another handoff down the middle. Way out on the tackle. I see Melendez there on the carry again. He just makes it back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain or loss. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball remains on the 43-yard line. Multiple flags in this series here for Edinburg North as Campos fires a deep one downfield, and it's going to be picked off by the Raiders. Alec Guzman on the interception. Guzman driving this one back. He goes across the 40, still on his feet, and he'll make him down at about the 44-yard line. And Alec Guzman, 2nd interception of the night here against Edinburg North. As Campos was looking to go deep, looks like his intended receiver was Jose Ramirez, and Alec Guzman gets that one out the sky, and he drives this one back. That's the way to end up the first half as Brownsville Rivera trailing by 4, 7-3 against Edinburg North, and already 3 turnovers, 2 against Edinburg North off interceptions, and then 1 costly fumble against Rivera, which Keyshawn Garcia picked up for a touchdown. We'll take a timeout. We're ready to the halftime show. We return. You're watching Real Sports Live at the half. Edinburg North 7, Brownsville Rivera 3.
Good luck in today's game.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
We are the Border Cowgirls and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the San Bernardino Lady Trojans and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy one barbacoa taco and get one free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are the Red Lady Raiders and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Edinburg North Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K 3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We're the Edinburg Lady Bobcats and you're watching Real Sports Live.
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day one in Los Fresnos, a path that starts.
Alrighty, welcome to the Real Sports Live halftime show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. At the half, 7-3, Edinburg North leads Brownsville Rivera. Welcoming here to Friday Night Football's halftime show on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV, the good folks next door in the press box. 23 minutes till we begin the third quarter, and we'll talk about this first half so far. Defense has been the primary factor, hence the low-scoring affair. It's a 7-3 lead. Edinburg North picked up their first score in the first half off a turnover. We'll get to that in a few moments. So again, 3-7 your score. Edinburg North, the Cougars 0-1 after suffering a loss last week to the SaberCats, 50-14. The Raiders winning a defensive battle against La Jolla last week on Thursday, 7-0. Again, look at the first half here again. The scoring, it was a scoreless first quarter. Defense stole the show, including an interception here by Jesse Aguilera of the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. So Rivera got the party started off in their sixth drive of the night on a Zeke Gutierrez 31-yard field goal to give the Raiders a 3-0 lead. Edinburg North, 4 drives later against Rivera Raiders, Keyshawn Garcia recovers a fumble, runs one in from 1 yard, and he leads 7-3, or gets the touchdown to give him a 7-3 lead, I should say. But a big factor, and you can bet this is going to be a talking point in the locker room between both teams. Flags have been flying all night. Give you an example on this last drive alone prior to the halftime break. 6 flags, 4 against Edinburg North, 2 against Rivera. We've seen flags become crucial for multiple times. We saw it go 1 against Brownsville Rivera, where a pass intended for Ramon Veta was completed for a touchdown, but they pulled it back due to pass interference. And after that, a false start on Ron Chavez, the sophomore quarterback, brought him back to bring up 3rd down and 30, which ended in the sack, and that threw away any chance Rivera had to try to score one on the board. Again, both teams scoreless in this first quarter, and Edinburg North picking up a fumble. Keyshawn Garcia recovers it, runs it in for 1 yard, 7-3 lead for the Cougars. On the turnovers, 3 turnovers on the night so far, 2 against Edinburg North. Jesse Aguilera with an interception in the first, and then Alec Guzman in the second quarter and the half. Rivera's lone turnover was a fumble recovered by Keyshawn Garcia, which led to the touchdown. The Cougars lead 7-3 at the half. Again, thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football's halftime show. We'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard. PSG North leads Los Fresnos 34-7. Sherryland leads Brownsville Hanna 14-7. Brownsville Hanna 3-0 against Sherryland in their last 3 meetings. In the second quarter, the Harlingen Cardinals lead Mercedes 41-7. PSG Southwest leads the Hoyt La Feria 13-7. Mission Veterans and McCown Memorial all tied up in that one. La Villa and Lyford leads the Cardinals 19-7. Sherryland Pioneer leads the Rio Grande City 19-14. Raymondville leads Edcal Chelsea 6-0. And St. Joseph on top over Santa Rosa 15-0. Another score in the Coastal Bend. Tidehaven leads Odom 7-0. That matchup also on Real Sports Live. Again, the talking points going into this half, you have to mention that both these teams need to limit the defense, or trying to find a way to get around the defense. Again, a very defensive showcase in this first half. Again, hence the low-scoring affair, 7-3. And Zeke Gutierrez got 3 points off a 31-yard field goal for Rivera. On field goals, Rivera was 1 for 2. They tried booming in a 51-yarder in the first quarter. That one at the distance, just not the accuracy, a bit wide to the right. Again, it's already been a crazy night so far. We've had about a 12-minute delay due to a power outage. We went off the air for about 3 or 4 minutes before we got it back up and running. Had to wait another 3 minutes to get the lights sorted back on. In a crazy first half that's had all defense, a little bit of offense, and a little bit of a power outage too as we're at the half. When we return, we'll take a timeout, get you some more scores coming in, and give you a recaps of what to expect this season for the district, for Edinburg North and Brownsville Rivera. All this and more in our Real Sports Live halftime show. Don't go anywhere.
Foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your...
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
SD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Real Sports Live halftime show. At the half, Edinburg North leads Brownsville Rivera 7-3. Again, low scoring affair thanks to stellar defense. 3 turnovers on the night, 2 against Edinburg North off interceptions by Rivera's Jesse Aguilera and Alec Guzman. And a few moments ago, we also had a fumble that was recovered by Keyshawn Garcia to give the Cougars their first touchdown of the night. 7-3, again, the lone score for Rivera. A 31-yard field goal by Zeke Gutierrez. And Rivera 1 for 2 on field goals and tried a 51-yarder early in the first quarter on their first drive. That just missed a bit wide to the right. And more scores coming in on the out-of-town scoreboard. Edinburg North, of course, this one Brownsville now 7-3. McCowan and Mission 17-3. The Mackay Bulldogs, who suffered a loss to Edinburg last week, look to bounce back and get a win over Mission tonight. Mission 0-1. Lost the week 1 opener in the Battle of Conway. Snapping that 4-game skid was the Mission Veterans Patriots. Mission Veterans and McCown Memorial tied up at 13-13. Edinburg Bella leads Edinburg High 20-13. Sherryland leads Brownsville Hannah 14-7. The Cardinals lead Mercedes 41-7. Edinburg Bella, of course, and Edinburg High, that one at the half. BSJ North leads Los Fresnos 34-7. And let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. More matchups live on Real Sports Live. And now we'll take you to the first half highlights. How did we get here? Here's our first half highlights presented by South Padre Island.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Santa Maria will put up a 3.
Left one to the right, first and 10. Ball now at the 25-yard line. Cougars look to shake off the week 1 loss. Here's a screen pass. That one completed off over to Jason Rosales. Rosales going on the move. Marked down about the 30-yard line. Teams unit back to return as a low booming punt. Guzman picks it up on a few bounces. He'll take it down the left-hand side. Guzman going down the middle. Guzman takes a huge hit. Mark him down at about the 38-yard. 3rd down and 8 with 4:40 left to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Campos calling for the snap in the shotgun formation. Goes out to his left-hand side, looking to go on the move and fires it off. And intercepted by Rivera. And the Raiders get the... 3rd down and 10, ball at the 17-yard line. Chavez takes the snap. He drops back. He's going to roll to his left-hand side. Sets his feet. Fires this one to the back of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Rivera. At the Leon, the Rivera Raiders looking to avoid crucial flags. 3:36 left to go. 3rd down and 30 for Ron Chavez. Getting all receivers lined up. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Chavez dropping back. Here comes the pressure. Nowhere to go. And Chavez brought down for a loss. 30. Aaron Chavez looking to go on the move is brought down in the backfield by Licer Cardenas. Punting unit comes on board in a sky-high punt. That one just got tipped away. Stay in bounds for a lengthy roll, and they'll mark it down at about the 16. The receivers lined up on the right-hand side, one on the left for the North Cougars looking to avoid a turnover. They have 1 turnover under their belts. 1st and 10, ball at the 16, 2:44 left to go. Campos calling on a low snap and caught on the handoff, nowhere to go. As Chris Hunting unit comes on board, so And start again here for both offenses. This defense have stolen the show as that ball picked up here by Guzman. Guzman on the shake and bake. Guzman on the move, and he'll step out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Alec Guzman making it the 8 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Chavez calls for the snap. Hey, Candoff goes on the move. Chavez gets a lot of yardage. Mark him down at about the 31-yard line, or 32, excuse me. Gets a gain of 6, brings up 2nd down and 4 as a 6-yard scamper there by Ron Chavez. 2nd down and 4 at the 32-yard line. Chavez in the shotgun. Another QB keeper pitches it off to Rocha on the left-hand side. Rocha makes one defender miss. Rocha on the move. Mark him down at about the 25-yard line, so that moves up though in this first half. Chavez in the shotgun, 2 receivers on his right, 1 on the left. Chavez dropping back. Here comes the Cougar pressure. Throw up the middle, and that one nearly intercepted as intended there for Isaac Rangel. Back in the first quarter on their first drive of the night. And that one had the leg, but just not the accuracy. It'll be about a 31-yard attempt. Low snap. That one nearly blocked, but it'll curve its way through, and the kick is up by Jesse Aguilera. 1st and 10 with good field positioning at the 48-yard line in Raider territory. Campos and company come back on board. Campos with 2 receivers on either side here on 1st and 10, takes the shotgun. Hey, Candoff throws to his left-hand side, and he'll be stopped quickly by that Raider defense. Not downs. Alejandro Stevens in the second half. 3rd down and 11, 6:55 left to go. Oscar Campos in the shotgun, 3 receivers on his right, 1 on the left. Campos looking to go deep and runs into his teammate, and he's brought down. Comes a snap. Fake handoff. Chavez going on the move, and a loose football. That one going to be recovered, and ball still comes down loose. Looks like Edinburg North says they have it, and they do. 2 receivers line up on either side. Chavez takes a good snap. Pass completed. On the move, and he'll mark him down about the 39-yard line. Area 5, that brings up 3rd down and 1. Angel Garcia, the sophomore receiver. McCown Memorial tacks on another touchdown, 14-6. We come back to action after timeout called by Edinburg North. 3rd down and 1, 2:09 left to go. Chavez on the handoff, and Edinburg North will read that defense like a book. Campos awaiting a snap. Handoff down the middle, and a big run here by Melendez. Melendez, a lot of room. And he'll finally shove him out of bounds. At about the 50-yard line, Jesse Aguilera making a stop with 40 seconds left to go here in this first half. Campos takes a snap. Handoff down the middle, a lot of bursts of speed. Goes on the move, a huge gain, still on his feet. They'll mark him down at about the 43, and another flag. Multiple flags in this series here for Edinburg North as Campos fires a deep one downfield, and it's going to be picked off by the Raiders. Alec Guzman on the interception. Guzman driving this one back. He goes across the 40, still on his feet, and he'll make him down at about the 44-yard. And those are your first half highlights presented by South Padre Island. Again, thank you for joining us here. 7-3 at the half. 3rd quarter will kick off in about 11 minutes. Enjoy the halftime entertainment here as we'll be back with some more Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live in conjunction with KBSDI TV. We're at the half. Brownsville event at 3, Edinburg North 7.
Directors for the Raider Marching Band are Alex Arcodes, Melanie Ramirez, Eric Ramos, Hugo Gonzalez, and Monica Vasquez. The Raider Band would like to thank Rivera Principal Ms. Norma Jean Canales and her administration staff, Brownsville ISD Superintendent Dr. Rene Gutierrez, and the Brownsville ISD Board members, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Norma Ibarra Cantu, Fine Arts Administrator Michael Garcia, Instrumental Supervisor Sam Rodriguez, and the Garcia and Perkins Middle School band staff, the ever-supportive Raider Band parents, and all the Raider fans everywhere for your support. The Raider Band would like to extend their best wishes to the Edinburg North Cougar Band and the directors for a successful marching season. Thank you, and remember, Raider fans, we're taking this one all the way. Go Raiders!
Listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard, call today 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
Emma.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard, call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato.
Alrighty, welcome back to the third quarter here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Started the second half, 7-3 game. Edinburg North on top over Brownsville. Rivera. Got some shout-outs coming in. Shout out to Arnoldo Munives tuning in from Brownsville. Mr. and Mrs. Mario and Linda Cuellar tuning in all the way from Harlingen. Ruben Rosalva Rodriguez tuning in from Harlingen. Thank you for joining us here on the broadcast. Give us some shout-outs where you're watching from. We'll get you live on the air. 7-3 game, Edinburg North here leading Brownsville Rivera. Again, we'll mention what we've seen so far in this first half. It was Rivera who picked up a field goal, a 31-yarder booted in from Gutierrez to give him the lead. Then it was a response by Edinburg North. Keyshawn Garcia recovers a fumble for a 1-yard recovery and runs that one into the house, 7-3. Thank you for joining us here for Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Kickoff, and we're underway. This one returned from about the 1-yard line. We're back underway. Here comes the return man on the move, going to the right-hand side. Still breaks away, and a huge return. Mark him down about the 17-yard line. Edgar Rocha on the return here for Brownsville Rivera. You have to wonder, the talks at the halftime break were just limiting the flags, and particularly for Edinburg North, again, we saw in that last drive there was 6 flags, 4 against North, 2 against Rivera, and 3 of those 4 were on 3 consecutive order. So 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. Ron Chavez and company will start things off again, trailing by 4 after a fumble recovered by Keyshawn Garcia in the second quarter with 2:27 left to go. 1st and 10, ball on the 18. Ron Chavez takes the snap. He hands it off down the middle. That's Edgar Rocha on the carry, and they'll bring him down about the 23-yard line. Gets a gain of 5, brings up 2nd down and 5 for Brownsville Rivera. And Brownsville Rivera, who suffered or got a win last night, 7-0 over La Jolla on a Thursday night matchup. Yes, you heard me correctly, 7-0 in 4 quarters of football. You can thank defense for that. While Edinburg North suffered a loss to Vela, 50-14. Edinburg Vela leading Edinburg High. We'll get you a score. Look on the out-of-town scoreboard later on tonight. 2nd down and 6, a gain of 4, they're going to say. And a muff snap here, and Ron Chavez will have to get under it here, and that's the 3rd time a snap gets past the sophomore quarterback. He managed to stay on his feet. It's another close call here this time again. And Ron Chavez taking a snap. The 3rd snap that passes him. It was 2 that went over his head, and now the 3rd one that goes a bit under and brings up 3rd down and 15. Ball now all the way to the 13-yard line on 3rd and 15 here. Again, not a way to start off the second half, trailing by 4, 7-3 lead with 10:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Ron Chavez in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers lined up on his left, 2 on the right. 3rd down and 15, a lengthy drive. We're talking about yards. Chavez dropping back, looking to fire one deep downfield. This one going to be broken up and intercepted by Edinburg North. Going on the move, and they're going to bring him down at about the 42-yard line. And the 2nd interception here, or the 2nd turnover forced by Edinburg North, the 1st a fumble. And Eduardo Gonzalez there on the interception. Look at the replay, a long thrown ball, and now when broken up, bobbled, and Gonzalez comes up with them, and he breaks away the pass intended for Roman Vera, the junior receiver. Not a way to start off the second half as Eduardo Gonzalez records the 4th turnover of the night. The 2nd against Brownsville Rivera. So it's already been 2 interceptions against Edinburg North in the first half. One by Aguilera and one by Guzman. And now Eduardo Gonzalez gets the 1st interception for Edinburg North. The Cougars have excellent field positioning here at the 42-yard line. And not a way you want to start
Moving forward, 15 yards from near the run, first down.
Offense comes back on board. Edinburg North here gets their second interception. 1st and 10, ball now at the 28-yard line. Edinburg North Cougars looking to pick up the momentum. 10-18 left to go in the third. Oscar Campos takes the snap, tosses it to the left-hand side, and it's going to be bobbled here by Melendez, and Melendez just gets under it, and almost the 3rd turnover of the night against Edinburg North as Ulysses Melendez loses control of the ball, but he manages to bounce back up onto it. A close call here now for Edinburg North. Replay right here again, a toss off to Ulysses Melendez, who right there lost control of the football. 2 Raiders were coming in on it, but Melendez luckily gets back on top of the ball. Makes it just here for a loss of about 4. Brings up 2nd down and 14, ball at the 32-yard line. Campos takes the snap, handoff here to the right-hand side on the move there. It's Mark Hernandez. Hernandez gets to about the 28-yard line, so he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Edinburg North Cougars. We have a player down here for Brownsville Rivera. We'll take a timeout as well. 9:27 left to go. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click ForYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck. And today,
Back here to Real Sports Live and Friday Night Football on RSL and KBSDI TV. 3rd down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. Edinburg North. An interception off Eduardo Gonzalez. Campos dropping back, fires a pass. That one completed. A lot of room, and they'll bring him down. That's going to be Fabian Peña there on the reception. And Peña moves up the chains for the Edinburg North Cougars. As a fresh set of downs here brings up 1st and 10, and they'll mark him down at about the 16-yard line. Huge run right there, a 12-yard reception there by Fabian Peña. So 1st and 10, ball at the 16-yard line. Campos, no receivers lined up. Handoff here to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to find a lane up the middle. Still on his feet. They'll mark him down at about the 10 for a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down and 4. Have another player down again for Brownsville Rivera. We're going to step away for an injury timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, variadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances
Hit a Real Sports Live injury timeout a few moments ago. 2nd down and 4 off the 6-yard carry by Mark Hernandez. Ball at the 10-yard line. Edinburg North are going to pick up their 2nd touchdown of the night, and a false start early on as an early jump by the Raider defense. Offsides, excuse me. So they move them back. Spot them about 5 yards. So it brings up 1st and goal now for Edinburg North, and the Cougars quickly go into work here again. If your Browns are not the way you wanted to start off. Here we go. Here's a QB keeper by Campos. Campos on the move to his left-hand side. Campos going to be tripped up at about the 5-yard line, but a flag flies behind him. To see what the call is about. Nightmarish start to the 3rd quarter for Brownsville Rivera. And a holding call against Edinburg North, so a crucial call, and that somewhat eases the pain for Brownsville Rivera as that moves back the Cougars, I should say. Responding off at about the 5-yard line, so a holding call marks him down at about the 15. So 1st and goal again, this time from the 15-yard line. Campos was on the move. He was tripped up at about the 5-yard line, and a holding call behind him as he's about to cross the line of scrimmage. The flag started flying out. So nevertheless, 1st and goal from the 15-yard line. Campos trying to move up play in the backfield here. He has Chris Barrera backed up behind him. Handoff to Barrera. Barrera going to be caught right before the line of scrimmage, and Raiders not fooled on that one on the tackle. Jose Hernandez. Rogelio Lopez also helping out with that one. He just made it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he got a yard on it, so it brings up 2nd down and 14. First looked like he just lost about a yard. Say he gained a yard to be exact. 2nd down and 14, 7:40 left to go. Comes the handoff here to Hernandez. Hernandez on the move. Hernandez will be brought down at about the 7-yard line as Mark Hernandez on the carry, and Hernandez has been leading the drive offensively here for Edinburg North. So again, Rivera got it started off, and they almost had a fumble cost as Ron Chavez drops a snap and an interception at Eduardo Gonzalez for the 4th turnover of the night, the 2nd against Brownsville Rivera. Gain about 7. Brings up 3rd and goal there as Mark Hernandez drives in 7 yards off the carry. Gruya leads Hidalgo 14-6. San Benito shutting down Brownsville pace 42-0 in the 3rd quarter. As 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Campos now with receivers lined up. 2 on his right, 1 on his left. Campos moving to his left-hand side. QB keeper. Campos being tripped up and nearly found the lane. And he gets caught at about the 2-yard line. Huge stop right there. Campos found the open lane, but if it wasn't for Miguel Gohea, he would have been scoring in another 6. He was just caught dead. The junior linebacker making the stop. And trips up Campos. Campos had 3 receivers lined up, 2 on his left, 2 on his right, 1 on his left, excuse me. Nevertheless, here a lengthy drive for Edinburg North, and they'll have to settle for a field goal. It's a 20-yard field goal attempt by the Edinburg North Cougars. Rivera 1 for 2 on field goals. He knocked one in off Gutierrez on a 31-yarder in the 2nd quarter. 20-yard attempt, and that one good from about 40 yards out. 7-point lead now here for Edinburg North by a touchdown. 10-3, 5:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KVSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
And success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you are watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
You know, a lot of guys putting in a 20-yard field goal to make it a touchdown lead, 10-3 over Brownsville Rivera. The Cougars on top. 5:53 left to go in the third quarter. Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Sky high kick as we're back to return, and Guzman calls for it. That's going to be a muffed one. Picks it up at about the 4-yard line. Guzman on the move. Guzman trying to break away from the defense, and he's going to be brought down at about the 12-yard line. Again, a nightmarish start in this third quarter. It was a lengthy drive and almost a turnover called up against Ron Chavez. He dropped the snap, and then on the next play, deep throw down the middle. Eduardo Gonzalez intercepts it for Edinburg North. Second turnover forced by Edinburg North. The third interception of the night, 2 by Rivera and 1 by Edinburg North. Fourth turnover of the night in general. Again, 2 turnovers against Rivera, 2 against Edinburg North. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. Ron Chavez, the sophomore quarterback in company. 2 receivers lined up on either side. Chavez, screen fire pass, incomplete. That one intended for Edgar Rocha. And Rocha got a hand on it but couldn't hold on. Again, 10-3 lead here with 5:33 left to go in the third quarter. And by a touchdown, it's 10-3 your score. So second and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. Chavez with 2 receivers lined up. Rocha in the backfield. Chavez drops the snap, and a loose football picked up by Edinburg North. Edinburg North forces another turnover on back-to-back drives. Now the Asad Cardenas picks up that fumble. So fumble number 2 of the night against Brownsville Rivera. Third turnover of the night against the Raiders. Replay here. So Ron Chavez, who bobbled his 4th snap, picked up by Leazar Cardenas. It's picked up here, and that's 5:24 left to go. And now first and goal from the 1-yard line. I don't know where you want to start off this third quarter here. Already back-to-back turnovers forced. An interception first by Gonzalez, and then the Asad Cardenas recovers a fumble. All right, 24 left to go. Handoff down the middle, walking his way in. Touchdown, Edinburg North.
1-yard run by number 8, Chris Barrera.
Chris Barrera, 1-yard run. That's in 6 more for the Cougars. An offside called. Defensive call against Brownsville Rivera on offsides. Penalty declined. 16-3. And back-to-back turnovers forced by the Cougars. For again, firstly, interception by Gonzalez, and then Cardenas recovers a fumble for Chris Barrera to walk himself in. On a touchdown. As Amiro Vargas set to put this one up through for the extra point. Second touchdown of the night here, forced or recorded by Edinburg North. More 14-point lead makes it 17-3, 5:18 left to go. Replay on the right side of your screen, so you'll see the play right there. We'll go to the full screen, presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. Right there on first and goal, so second and 10, a fumble recovery by Leasad Cardenas, and a handoff to Barrera, who walks his way into the end zone. Make it a 14-point lead here for Edinburg North over Brownsville Rivera. 17-3, 5:18 left to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. 17-3 your score, 14-point lead for Edinburg North. Brownsville Rivera here looking to try to stop the bleeding on back-to-back drives. A turnover. Firstly, it was interception by Gonzalez, and Lisandro Cardenas recovers a fumble at the 1-yard line where Barrera cuts to the defense and runs in a 1-yard touchdown run. Rocha recovers that one from 5 yards deep in the end zone. Rocha rumbling and stumbling. Rocha on the move. Rocha going to get brought down at about the 27-yard line, and the penalty flag flies. 17-yard line, excuse me.
Backing Rocha was number 64, Salamanca.
Sebastian Salamanca making the stop, but again, a flag flies. He was brought down about the 17-yard line. Saw a flag fly a few moments after the play called dead.
Holding, number 16 team, number 3.
Another crucial flag against Brownsville Rivera, a holding on the receiving team. I'll boot them back here, so a good gain. They'll mark them at the 7-yard line, so originally would have been down at the 17. First and 10 from the 7-yard line. New quarterback in here for Brownsville Rivera. That's Jesus Hinojosa, the junior. Another flag will fly. Back-to-back flags. Another one against Brownsville Rivera, so now I'll boot him back 5 yards. Now down within the 2-yard line. That brings up 1st and 15 from the 2. With 5:08 left to go. Again, a nightmarish start to the second half for the Raiders. 2 turnovers and now a huge false start call that boots him back 5 yards. So 1st and 15 from the 2-yard line. 5:08 left to go in the third. New quarterback in, Jesus Hinojosa, the junior. Handoff down the middle and to be swallowed up as about a gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down and 12. Rocha on the carry here as that was Luis Ceballos on the tackle. 3-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 12. Ball now at the 10-yard line. The sophomore Ron Chavez now no longer in the game. Jesus Hinojosa, the junior, now inside. PSG North leads those Fresnos 41-20. Edinburg Better leads Edinburg High 41-13 on the out-of-town scoreboard. Hinojosa on the shotgun, 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Stepping back, good pass handling, moving to his right-hand side. Pass going to be incomplete. That one intended for it. And spin got assist. Spin Garces there, the junior receiver, the intended target for Hinojosa. And brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Raiders. Edinburg North has been playing a lot more of a solid defense, and they've been increasing the offense too. Mackay leads Mission 26-7. 17-3 lead here, 4:16 left to go in the third quarter on 3rd down and 12. And a high snap here toward Hinojosa on that one. Or it's out of bounds. And a safety now against Brownsville Rivera.
4:08 left in the third quarter. Cougars 19, Raiders 3.
.48 left to go, a safety. Makes it 19-3, Edinburg North over Rivera. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Edinburg Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
A world of opportunity awaits students on their unique path to college acceptance and career readiness. The path to college starts on day 1 in Los Fresnos, a path that starts with a solid foundation rooted in the classroom by exceptional educators. The path to college starts in Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 19-3, 4:08 left to go off a safety. You know, Osa bobbling a snap and was chased out of bounds in his own end zone. Ball recovered here now by Garcia. Garcia still trying to find his way across, and they're finally going to blow the play down at about the 43-yard line. So again, exceptional start for Edinburg North defensively and offensively, forcing 2 turnovers and capitalizing on last 2 drives. Again, it was an interception a few moments ago by Gonzalez, which led to a field goal. Then Cardenas recovered a fumble, which led to the 1-yard touchdown run by Chris Barrera. 3:54 left to go here in this third quarter. 19-3, the Cougars lead Brownsville Rivera. And that defense also forcing a safety, which tacked on 2. You know, also running out of bounds after a nearly bobbled snap. I was trying to draw a play call here again. He's now looking to try to turn the tide. Still plenty of time left to go. 3:54 left in the third, and we have the fourth quarter still left to come. The offense trying to draw something up. Don't know what the delay on the field is. So we have a quarterback warming up for the Raiders. It's Ron Chavez who's getting some throws in. They're going to go for a re-kick here. So a re-kick now against Brownsville Rivera. A bit of a low kick. Two quarterbacks currently warming up. You know, also taking some snaps on the sideline. But nevertheless, a re-kick here for Brownsville Rivera. And just an exceptional start defensively for the North Cougars, forcing 2 back-to-back turnovers and capitalizing on both, a field goal and a touchdown. And he forced a safety. So 3 straight drives here defensively, done excellently here by Edinburg North. A little bit of a tongue twister right there is now a sky-high kick, and that one will take a bounce out of bounds. To spot him down here at about the 41-yard line. That ball rolled out of bounds. About the 41-yard line mark. They're going to try to go for another re-kick. So there was one re-kick on a low flying kick a few moments ago, and that one a little higher, but took a bounce out of bounds. Now they're going to signal for another re-kick here against Brownsville Rivera.
Illegal kick out of bounds. That's kick up off.
Little kick out of bounds, and now they're going to take another kick again. Betully all discussing with the officials to figure out what was going on. So again, we already had 2 kicks. The first one was a low sailing one that got returned. Ryan Garcia at about the 41-yard line, drove that one back, and then another kick. This time a higher kick, but took a bounce at about the 41 and rolled out of bounds. That they were going to signal for a third re-kick as the Rivera Raiders are already lined up to kick it back off. They're going to to spot the ball at the 45-yard line in Raider territory. So Edinburg North waking up.
Line of scrimmage of the Cougars, the 45-yard line.
They're going to spot him off at the 45-yard line in Brownsville Rivera territory. One quick drive was all it took in the last drive for the North Cougars, but ended up punching in a 1-yard touchdown run. 3:54 left to go. 1st and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. Oscar Campos set to take the snap. Handoff to his right-hand side. That's Alanis on the carry, and multiple flags will fly as Alanis is brought down at about the 44-yard line. And a holding against the offense, and that's going to throw them back 10 yards. Not the 45, they'll place them at the 45 in their own territory, so it brings up 1st down and 20. And it was Osmado Alanis on the carry, got brought down at about the 44-yard line before the holding call. So 1st and 10, ball now at their own 45-yard line. Edinburg North here again. One thing they will have to clean up is some very crucial flags that have been going up against them all night. Both teams have had a steady amount of flags against them. Campos takes the snap, another handoff down the middle. Trying to go on the carry there was Ulises Melendez. Bring him down at about the 43-yard line for a loss of 2. That brings up 2nd down and 22.
By 99 Cuello and number 10 Campos.
Cuello and Abel Campos teaming up for the tackle again. Ulises Melendez on the carry for a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 22. Ball now over at the 43-yard line. Campos and company slowly working their way down the field. Another handoff off the middle to be brought down. Looks like he just made it back to the line of scrimmage. Chris Barrera on the carry, and they're stopped by the Raiders. Brings up 3rd down and 22, so he just makes it back to the line. And in the first half, that was low scoring and defensively turned to just a show controlled by the Edinburg North Cougars. Again, 2 turnovers forced and 2 scores, a field goal and a touchdown and a safety counted score as well. So 3rd down and 22, 2:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Campos lined up with 3 receivers on his left, 1 on his right. Campos dropping back. Here comes the pressure, fires it as he moves, and that one caught and batted away.
Pass complete to number 14, Christian Perez.
Christian Perez catches that one. It was batted up by Jose Hernandez, who got a hand on that one, and Christian Perez gets under it and recovers it. Makes the catch here. Look at the replay on the right side of your screen. So a quick throw. Ball was broken up by the Raiders again. That was Jose Hernandez who put a hand up on it, and before Christian Perez makes the catch, brings up 4th down and 14, and moves up the punting unit out here for Brownsville Rivera. And I have to wonder what the quarterback situation will be. And Ron Chavez got the start on the last drive for the Raiders. Jesus Hinojosa comes in. Hinojosa's first drive, they bring in a safety, and that brings up 2 more. And the punt blocked by Brownsville Rivera. To run for the ball, that one just spinning around, and the Raiders get on top of it, and they'll spot him down at the 43. And what a way to turn the tide defensively here as a blocked punt by the Raiders, and now multiple flags begin to fly. I think a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Is yours. You can click FruYou.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business or
Flexible.
here to Real Sports Live, so look at the replay presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans. It was Miguel Gobea, the junior linebacker, on the block, and it was recovered here by Abel Campos, the senior linebacker. So taking a time on the punt, and Gobea gets the block. Abel Campos, the senior linebacker, on the recovery. A little bit of extracurriculars that happened after a field, and officials starting to sort things out as kind of a total of 3 flags that flew. And we'll take a timeout. We'll just get sorted out. 1:32 left to go. Brownsville Rivera ball. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
All your needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing? Muriel. Hello?
Accesible.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First.
Back here to Real Sports Live. So again, a blocked punt by Miguel Gobea, which was recovered by Abel Campos, and multiple flags flew after a little bit of extracurriculars on the field. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Hinojosa back at quarterback, handoff down the middle on the carry, Zeke Gutierrez. Looks like a ball gets brought down about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of about 1. That brings up 2nd down and 9 off the carry by Gutierrez. Gutierrez there, the man here was also sharing the throne on quarterback alongside the Rocha, or running back, excuse me, alongside Rocha. So third quarter, 1:05 left to go, 2nd down and 9. Hinojosa again back at quarterback. Rowan Chavez had to start earlier. So 2nd down and 9. Here comes the snap, and a flag flies just before the ball in the hands of Hinojosa. A false start that goes against the offense. Now boot him back 5 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 14. Ball now spotted off at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard carry by Gutierrez, which is brought back off a false start call against the Raiders. So 48 seconds left to go and counting here in the third. 2nd down and 14. Ball now at the 47 after the 5-yard loss on the false start call. Jesus Fernandez also lined up in the backfield. Hinojosa dropping back, fires a pass, now an incomplete, a bit too short, intended target Nathan Alviar. And a short call there. The replay in a few moments. Thrown ball here again, it was on the move. Hinojosa scrambling to his left-hand side and fires it off over to Nathan Alviar, who just ran a bit too ahead on that one. It's a 3rd down and 14, ball now at the 47, 23 seconds left and counting. Hinojosa fires a deep bomb that field. That one going to be caught by Vera. Vera shakes the defender. Vera goes on the move at the 10, at the 5, touchdown Raiders. Roman Vera, 47-yard touchdown run. What a way to turn the tide. Hinojosa just takes the snap and fires, and he finds Roman Vera, who makes the grab. One defender in his way, shakes off another one, and just takes it down for a 47-yard touchdown run. With 11 seconds left to go here, Jesus Hinojosa records the first touchdown on a 47-yard pass. Roman Vera there on the reception again, 47 yards. Now the Raiders gonna roll the dice and go for a 2-point conversion. 2 receivers line up on either side. Dropping back, fires it up, and Vera makes a dive, jumping catch. And that one just broken up. A close call here, but nevertheless, Roman Vera and the Raiders pick up 6 more off a 47-yard touchdown pass from Jesus Hinojosa. He connects off on the junior-to-junior connection. 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, 19-9, 10-point game. Maybe the turning of the tide the Raiders need. Take a timeout. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what?
How?
Welcome back to Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. 10-point game, 19-9. Edinburg North beats Brownsville Rivera. Jesus Hinojosa connects to Roman Vera on a 47-yard touchdown. Rivera here now on down by 10. This may be the opening the Raiders need in the 3rd quarter. Again, 11 seconds left. 15th drive of the night. Onside kick attempt here. Hard-hitting play. Now going to be brought down. On about the 49-yard line in Cougar territory. Angel Rodriguez there recovering the onside kick, and a player down for the Raiders. So we'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Baby, just listen to me.
Escucha.
Do everything with
Prontísimo.
Out of home business start.
Flexible.
Insurance for all your
Barato.
needs. You say you just got a new boat. Come on by and we'll give you a free quote.
Prontísimo.
Okay, who's singing near you? Hello?
Accesible.
I'm out.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
Back here to Real Sports Live, 19-9, 7 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Campos with 2 receivers lined up on either side, drops back to the pocket. Here comes the pass rush. Has to throw it away. It's the Big passes by Juan Bigueo. Forcing Campos to throw that one away as he stepped back, and you see Cuello just break through that offensive line and just forces the ball to be thrown away here. So that brings up 2nd and 10 here, but time is winding down, so more likely they'll pick this up at the start of the 4th quarter. They stop this one, and the flag does fly. Holding that goes against Edinburg North, and another call against the quarterback for intentional grounding. It's going to spot them back even further, so they were at the 49. That's 10 yards back. Brings up 2nd down and 20, so they lose it down, and they lose 10 yards as well. So 2nd and 20, the time has winded down, so more likely they'll pick this up at the start of the 4th quarter. Officials still discussing it, but nevertheless, 19-9. That's they do it for us here at the end of the 3rd quarter. 19-9, 36 minutes of football gone down. 12 more to go. And again, at the end of the 3rd quarter, Edinburg North 19, Brownsville Rivera 9. 4th quarter after this. You're watching Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KVSDI TV. Don't go anywhere.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food.
We're back here to Real Sports Live, so they lose it down and they lose 10 yards off 2 calls against this Edinburg North offensive line. Again, despite holding on to this 10-point lead, flags have been very crucial against the Cougars. Most of this success is broken out here. Again, the lone touchdown was in the 2nd quarter for Edinburg North. Ever since then, getting a few more on the offense. 2nd and 20, ball at the 39-yard line for Edinburg North. Campos in the shotgun. Dropping back, has a lot of pass coverage, steps his feet, taking his time. Looking to hurl one deep downfield. That one gonna drop well short as he was looking to go deep. I think his intended receiver there was Tyler Ruiz, and he was setting his feet to fire one deep. Then he saw the pressure coming a bit from the left-hand side, takes his time again, and fires one, but didn't get enough juice on his. That would just drop short. Makes it 19-9, brings up 3rd down and 20 for the Edinburg North Cougars. Again, it's been more of a ground and pound attack here. Brownsville has had more efficiency in the air, including the touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter with 11 seconds left. 3rd and 20, Campos. Handoff down the middle. Hernandez on the carry, and they'll bring him down about the 44-yard line for a gain of 5. Brings up 4th down and 15, and now the special teams unit come on board. Don Guzman stepping back here to return. Mark Hernandez back to punt this one off for the Cougars. And so 4th down now on 15.
Mark Hernandez back to punt for the Cougars, set to receive Alec Guzman.
Good snap, and that one just a bit short. Looks like a hand was put on it. Ball takes a few bounces, and it's going to roll its way to about the 28-yard line. So that's where the Raiders will set up shop. Brownsville Rivera started off the drive great. On the last punt attempt here was blocked by Govea and recovered here by Abel Campos, and it turned into a 47-yard touchdown pass by Hinojosa to Roman Vera to cut it down to a 10-point game. They tried the 2-point conversion intended for Vera again, and jumping up, but just couldn't hold on to the pass. So the Raiders now looking to continue this momentum and carry it into this next offensive series. Now it's a back up behind the shotgun formation. Two receivers lined up on the right, one on the left here for Jesus Hinojosa. He takes the snap. Handoff on the middle. All marked down about the 31-yard line. Zeke Gutierrez on the carry for Anzo Rivera, excuse me. Raiders here again looking to continue this momentum from their last offensive series. on a 19-9 game with 10:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Thank you for joining us for Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live. Officials still discussing, so again, 10:19 left to go. Second down and 7, a 3-yard carry a few moments ago by Zeke Gutierrez. He now is lined up again in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side, to his left and to his right. Now it's a quick fire, that one incomplete, intended here for Espen Garces, the junior receiver. Got a hand on that one, but couldn't quite hold on. Brings up 3rd down and 7 here for the Raiders. Edinburgh North doing their best to try to avoid an extension of this drive. He's out of nowhere with Roman Vera, who broke 2 tackles to get into the end zone on that last drive for Brownsville Rivera. So 3rd down and 7 with 10:13 left to go. Now also dropping to his left-hand side, fires a sidearm, and that one going to be completed. More enough for a 1st down as he connects off here to Nathan Alviar. A little bit of a sidearm throw. Look at the replay here again, a huge play, and Susi Naosa quickly rolling to his left. The Raiders now slowly trying to make the tempo. It was a sidearm pass here to Nathan Alviar, connected. That renews the drive, so a fresh set of downs off a 3rd and 7 that goes to a 1st and 10, 9:49 left to go. Plenty of time to try to boot in 10 points. 2 receivers again lined up on either side for Hinojosa and company. Nosa calling for it in the shotgun. Hand off to his left-hand side. That's Jose Medellin on the carry. Medellin powering his way on a 9-yard run. Brings up 2nd down and 1. Jose Medellin, the sophomore running back on the sophomore-junior connection, runs in for 9 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 1. Ball spotted at the 50-yard line. Brownsville Rivera now slowly and steadily working their way down the field. One thing they need to do is try to limit the amount of consumption of time here by their offense and shut down that defense quickly, have a chance to try to get one in here on 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers again lined up on either side for Hinojosa, the junior, working his way down the field. Steps, fires it off, pass completed to Guzman. Guzman breaks away from one, breaks away from a 2nd one. They'll mark him down at about the 45-yard line. That will renew the drive. On a 5-yard pass here to Alec Guzman, the senior wide receiver. Now 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line in Cougar territory, but again, time not on their side. They have 3 timeouts remaining, 8:49 left to go. For North's defense here trying to drastically force something. Three turnovers against the Raiders, 2 against the Cougars. Hinojosa calls for the snap. Handoff again to Medellin. Medellin going to be brought down just shy of the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Sebastian Salamanca on the tackles. Jose Medellin, the sophomore, trying to power his way through, but he gets brought down by Salamanca for a 1-yard loss. Now Brownsville Rivera here still trying to draw something up. 7:57 and counting left. Again, you have time on your side, but you need to be careful on the time consumption here, because if Edinburgh North gets the ball back, they're going to do as much time as trying to kill as much of the clock off as possible. 19-9 here, Raiders. They're going to go 2-0 on the season. Naosa calls for the snap, rolls to his left, fires another sidearm and nearly intercepted. As a close call, there is again pass intended for Roman Vera on the touchdown kid, as that one was broken up and nearly picked off. Looks like could have been a one-handed interception, and Vera held on, but he just for half a second before he dropped it, as he also ran out of room. So if he would have made that grab, he was still out of. He still didn't have enough balance to stay in bounds. That brings up 3rd down and 10 with 7.5 left to go. 7:31 to be exact. The replay here on the right side of your screen. So on the play, we've seen Hinojosa throw his sidearms in right there. Pass broken up, and he nearly held on. Oh, 3rd down and 10, nearly a high snap, and the Raiders won't do anything. It was a huge sack there, or huge stop on the play there by Edinburg North. Salamanca again making another stop, this time off Zeke Gutierrez. That brings the punting unit on board. So the offense comes on board, the offense comes off, the special team units comes on. Keyshawn Garcia back to return this one for the Edinburg North Cougars. 19-9, 6:54 to go, so a drive that started off with a lot of momentum for Brownsville Rivera, quickly shut down by Edinburg North. Play blown dead prior to the snap. 5-yard loss here off a call against Brownsville Rivera. So 19-9 here, 6:42 left to go. 5 yards on the loss. Veta back to punt this one off. Back to return, Keyshawn Garcia. Garcia already with 1 touchdown under his belt and a booming sky-high punt. Garcia calls for it. He's going to go down the left-hand side. Garcia on the return. Garcia makes 2 defenders miss. Garcia trying to shake off Guzman, and they'll shove him out of bounds on about the 30-yard line. And exactly at the 30, so that's where Edinburg North's offense will take over, their last drive ending in a punt. Edinburg North knowing they're going to try to kill off as much time as possible with 6:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. Thank you for tuning in to Friday Night Football on Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV from Sam's Memorial Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. This brings down 1st and 10 here, 6:18 left to go in the 4th quarter. Campos and company back on the offense. 2 receivers lined up to his right, 1 to the left. Oscar Campos. Campos takes a low snap, handoff down the middle. That's Melendez on the carry. Melendez makes 2 miss. Melendez a lot of room, and he's going to be brought down. And about the 46-yard line. Good carry there by Ulysses Melendez. Replay on the full screen presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Lone. So you'll see right there the carry by Ulysses Melendez, who's been the workhorse on offense, has had a lot of carries for this Edinburg North squad as he moves his way across for a few yards. Brings up 6:06 left to go. 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. Edinburg North now looking to work their way down the field again. They're looking to kill off as much time as possible and possibly tack on another touchdown. So 1st and 10, 19-9, 6:06 left to go. Campos hands off down the middle again, this time to Barrera. Barrera nearly breaks away, but they'll stop him down at about the 48-yard line in Brownsville Rivera territory. A 46-yard carry brings up 2nd down and 4 here off the carry by Barrera. Alec Guzman, the Raider on the tackle. So 2nd down and 4 against 6-yard carry by Chris Barrera. Barrera already with 1 touchdown tonight. In the 3rd quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run. So 2nd down and 4 here for Campos. Campos with no receiver, or 1 receiver lined up, but playing too close to the offensive line. Campos. Handoff down the middle 1 more time. Trying to scamper for a few extra yards. He's going to get about a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Trying to see who was on the carry. That looked like it was Ulysses Melendez again. Melendez gets 1 on the or 2 on the carry, I should say. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Just over 5 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter. Again, what started off as a slow and steady offensive drive. It's turned into pure dominance offensively and defensively for Edinburg North. Again, another tongue twister. So 3rd down and 2, ball on the 46-yard line. Campos takes another handoff to Ulysses Melendez. Melendez gets a little bit of an assist there as he's pushed by a lineman. They mark him down about the 42 on a 4-yard gain. Brings up the fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 in Edinburg North. And the Cougars here look to try to kill off as much of the time as possible. Also tacking on another point on the board to put this one to bed. Again, Edinburg North Looking like a completely different squad, shaking off that week 1 loss over to Brownsville, or Edinburg Bella, excuse me. To go 5-0 on the season, or 5-0 all time against Brownsville Rivera. Another handoff here on the middle to Barrera. Barrera going on the left-hand side. A 19-9 carry, 3:57 left to go. We'll get you the next matchups for both teams. 3:42 left to go. Both teams all with 3 timeouts. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 40-yard line off a 2-yard carry by Barrera. Mark Hernandez lined up in the backfield with 2 receivers on the left-hand side for Oscar Campos. Calls for a snap. Campos on the handoff here to Hernandez. Hernandez going to be brought down by the Raider defense. A huge carry. Player down. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, Ama, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just get the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
We're the St. Joe Bloodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchos me andan criticando, pues.
Real Sports Live, 3:05 left to go here on 3rd down and 8 for Edinburg North, 19-9 your current score. I'd like to remind you, stay tuned to our Real Sports Live post-game show, get you the Economy Awards Code Player of the Game, and break down this matchup. Get you a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. The next game's on the tap for Brownsville Rivera and Edinburg North. We'll get you those as well in our RSL post-game show. So 3rd down and 8, 2:51 left to go. Campos rolling to his right, fires a pass. That one completed over off to Fabian Peña. Fabian Peña covers a lot of ground, and they'll knock him down at about the 23-yard line. Fabian Peña there on the reception. Good play there by the North Cougars. Now holding call will bring that one back. So look at the replay again. Campos on the scamper, low snap, moves to his right-hand side, fires it on the move. Pass completed off over to Fabian Peña. Brings them back here. They'll spot him down at about the 50-yard line. That brings up 3rd down and 18 on a 10-yard loss. Ball at the 50.
Timeout, Brownsville.
Brownsville Rivera calling their first time out of the half. They'll have 2 remaining. Edinburg North get the touch there, 3.
Be on the road next Friday night.
Take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
¿Cómo le hago? Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde, que no se te olvide que me ando ahorrando.
Pregúntale a tu agente cómo ahorrar con Pronto, porque más barato, nadie.
We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
It's easy. The choice is yours. You can click foryou.com 24/7 or visit us.
Here to the Real Sports Live. 2:40 left to go here in this fourth quarter. On third down and 18, some scores coming in. 49-0 victory for San Benito over Brownsville. Haystown at Bobby Morrow Stadium. Greyhounds improved to 2-0 against Brownsville teams, 2-0 on the season this year. Here comes a carry there by Campos. Put him down at about the 44-yard line on the carry. We'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard at the post-game show. We'll break down the next three matchups for Edinburg North and Brownsville Rivera. Give you another peek at the scoring updates coming in. We have some games going final. Hidalgo defeats Gruya 27-21. Santa Rosa goes down to St. Joseph 42-6. Bloodhounds go 2-0 on the season. It's another timeout called by Brownsville Rivera. And we'll break down the next three games here for you for Edinburg North. They'll be on the road or at home against Sherryland Pioneer. And then September 15th, in 2 weeks, they'll travel off to Eagle Pass, or travel to Laredo to take on Eagle Pass, and then be back at home, take on PSJ Southwest September 22nd on Thursday night, their bye week, September 30th, before they kick off 31-6A play against La Jolla at home. La Jolla currently 0-2 on the season. Their next three games, again, we'll break this down even further in our post-game show. Brownsville Rivera, their next matchup, they'll take on Ed Calchos at Benny Layton Stadium, then they'll come back to host Harlingen South, who just suffered a loss to Wesco. They're now 0-2 on the season. September 23rd, they'll travel to Richard Flores to take on Edinburg Economides, their bye week on September 30th, and then they'll take on Los Fresnos on October 6th here at Sam Stadium to open up the season. District opener October 6th as well. So here comes a high snap for Hernandez, and he shoots this one across on a good punt. So we'll take a few bounces, and still rolling, and they're going to mark it down at about the 7-yard line here for Brownsville Rivera. Again, 2:20 left to go. Just brilliant display of performance offensively and defensively for Edinburg North. And starting off, turning the tide to start off the third quarter, forcing 2 turnovers. Firstly, an interception, which led to a field goal netted in here by Ramiro Vargas, a 20-yarder. Then a fumble recovered here a few moments ago The next drive here by Eliasad Cardenas. Chris Barrera drives in a 1-yard touchdown run, and on the next series, Edinburg North forces a safety for Brownsville Rivera, and that tacks on 2 more to make it 19-9. 2:20 left to go. Raiders with control of the ball here at their own 7-yard line, 93 yards to the promised line. And an early jump here by the Edinburg North defensive line. Have some volleyball action coming your way tomorrow. Stay tuned. It's a false start here against Brownsville Rivera. Will move them back even further. A 5-yard loss. Brings up 1st and 15. Ball now at the 2-yard line. We're going to say 3-yard loss because it was 1st and 10 from the 7. Now they're saying 1st and 13. Normally a start call is a 5-yard, but they threw him back 3. So 1st and 14. Nosa dropping back. He lets this one fly. That one completed. Going on the move. A huge gain. Has a 1st down and more. And what a way to propel that one out. Angel Garcia, the sophomore receiver there, moves it up big. Replay again here a few minutes ago. A quick fire pass over Angel Garcia, the sophomore. You'll see assist from the junior off the pass. 2:05 left to go. First and 10 here from the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 10 as the quarterback spike to stop the clock. And 2:05 left to go. Not the craziest odds, but you got plenty of time. You can try to work your way as fast, get some big plays in, big yard gaining plays. Move yourself up, knock it down to a 2-point game with a touchdown, and try to punt in a field goal against a 10-yard point. 10-yard difference, I should say. 19-9, 2:05 left to go. Pump fake here, and a loose football picked up by Edinburg North, and another fumble recovered by the North Cougars. Huge fumble recovery there by Edinburg North. Again, on the bobble here, trying to go on the move. bring them down. It was Joe Ramirez on the fumble recovery. So 4 turnovers over against Brownsville, Rivera, 2 against Edinburg North. Which were 2 interceptions, and that's all they allowed on the night. The offense trots back on board for the North Cougars. 1:55 left to go. Again, great defensive showing.
Fumble was recovered by the Cougars, 94, Joe Ramirez.
Joe Ramirez on the fumble recovery. Now set to go on 1st and 10. Handoff off to Hernandez, who tries to scamper for a few yards. They're going to mark him down for a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Break down more of this game. Again, just a defensive showing here by Edinburg North. Forcing 3 turnovers. Two interceptions and 1 fumble. 2 fumbles and 1 interception, excuse me, in the second half.
Attacking by number 27, Villanueva.
A player down. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Ibanez Tortilleria, serving up freshly made in-house corn and flour tortillas since 1994. Try our delicious menudo, tasty barbacoa, fresh tamales, tacos, pareadas with juicy grilled chicken, and tender fajitas. On Mondays, buy 1 barbacoa taco and get 1 free if you mention that you're a Bloodhound fan. Located at 4726 Paredes Line Road, Brownsville, Texas. Open every day at 6:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. To order, contact 956-541-9594.
We are the Westaco Lady Panthers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are the Red Lady Raiders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Traigo 100 kilos de ropa, lo que se me antoja, dinero en el banco. Muchas me andan criticando, pues traigo carrazos que como le hago. Tengo aseguro del bueno, pronto y flexible y sale barato. Es mi corrido humilde que no se te olvide.
Real Sports Live, 46 seconds left to go and counting. North just a defensive display on defense, again forcing a total of 3 turnovers in the second half, 4 overall in the ball game. 2 interceptions by Kisan Garcia, Eduardo Gonzalez, and 2 fumbles, 1 recovered by Keyshawn Garcia and Joe Ramirez. As 25 seconds left to go. Now another QB kneel by Campos, and that shall do it. Continues to wind down the final 16 seconds. Again, 4 turnovers forced on the night by the Edinburg North defense. Just a big performance here overall. And both teams, it was just a defensive display. Edinburg North boosted up the offense, sent the defense, and it relied the win mostly on defense. Thank you for joining us here. Your final score here as this does it for the ball game. 19 Edinburg North, Brownsville Rivera 9. In our post-game show presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Just thanks to Real Sports Live and KBSDI TV. Special thanks to them for all the great work they do here and collaborating with us here on Friday Night Lights from Sam's Memorial Stadium as this game has gone final. Some games coming in on the out-of-town scoreboard. Mac High over Mission 26-7. That one, it's the Win McCown Bulldogs go 1-1 in the season. Mission goes 0-2. Harlingen on the verge of getting a win. 76-21 over Mercedes, your current score. Ronzo Hannon and Sherline, that one tied up at 28 apiece. Big win by the Edinburg North Cougars here as we have some more scores coming in. Fremont defeats Progreso 60-7. Lafayette comes from behind and gets their first win of the season, 27-25 over PSA Southwest. Pioneer leading Rio Grande City 40-27 as we welcome you here to the post-game show again in conjunction with KBSDI TV. Special thanks to them. Give you the recap here, what we've seen so far. Again, a low-scoring affair. As 19-9, your final score. The Cougars improved to 1-1, avenging their loss from last week against Edinburg Villa. And this Cougar squad, and the credit where credit's due, offered to Damian Gonzalez. And it looked like they shook this loss off. And 19-9, your final score. Zeke Gutierrez starts it off on a 31-yard field goal for Rivera. Keyshawn Garcia, our Economy Awards Gold Player of the game, who forced 2 turnovers and had 1 touchdown. He gave the go-ahead touchdown, which 10 to tied. And the third quarter, Ramiro Vargas makes it a 1-touchdown lead off a 21-yard field goal, 10-3. In the third quarter, Chris Barrera off a fumble recovery here. Recovery recorded by Joe Gomez. Joe Ramirez, now it turns it off into a 1-yard touchdown run by Chris Barrera. So it was, I think I got my numbers wrong a bit. So make that. Yes, 4 turnovers. Almost got my numbers wrong. 4 turnovers here again. 2 interceptions from Keyshawn Garcia and Eduardo Gonzalez, and then 2 fumbles. One recovered by Keyshawn Garcia and Joe Ramirez. Then a safety here, and then you can count that safety as well here, forced by Edinburg North. Susi Nahosa having to come in after Ron Chavez pulled out of the game. On his first drive, losing the ball, and he picks it up, but it rolls out of bounds and keeps up 2 more points for Edinburg North. And we've been on their main highlight of the night, a 47-yard touchdown pass from Susi Nahosa to Roman Vera to make it 19-9, your final score again. Talking about this one, the Raiders fall to 1-1. Edinburg North improves to 1-1, so that makes it 5 straight victories for Edinburg North over Brownsville Rivera all time. Their last meeting again was very long ago. It was 2015, September 3rd. Edinburg North got the win 23-7 on the last meeting. So now again, Rivera falls 0-5 against Edinburg North all time. Look at the next matchups here for Brownsville Rivera. I'll be taking on Ed Calchosa next week. In 2 weeks, they'll come back to Sam's to host Harlingen South before September 23rd. They travel off to Edinburg to take on the Economy Jaguars. They'll have a bye week September 30th and open up district at home against the Los Fresnos Falcons, who are currently in action against the PSG North Raiders. That matchup also on Real Sports Live. For Edinburg North, they'll go back home to take on Sherline Pioneer at Richard Flores Stadium. Then they travel to Laredo to take on Eagle Pass. Then they'll take on PSG Southwest September 22nd for Thursday Night Football at home. Their bye week September 30th as well before they open up district play October 7th against the La Jolla Coyotes. Our Economy Awards Co-Player of the game goes to Keyshawn Garcia, forced 2 turnovers, including an interception, a fumble, and including 1 for a 1-yard touchdown. That's going to do it for us here from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Your final score, Edinburg North 19, Brownsville Rivera 9. For KBSDI TV, again, special thanks to them. For KBSDI TV, for Mr. Joe Bowling and everyone at Real Sports Live, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Sam's Memorial Stadium. Edinburg North goes 1-1 on the season, 19-9 win over Brownsville Rivera. Broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Thank you, good night, and God bless. We'll see you next